first? Do you want me to go first?
Being a part of the Cornerstone Church community has done a lot for me.
When I came here, I came internally broken.
I had a lot of sharp edges.
I was lonely.
Well, there was a time when I only wanted to stay at home and watch televangelists. And I thought to myself, you know, I need to be assembling myself because the Bible says to not neglect and assemble yourself.
I didn't like to rely on God. I didn't even believe that God even exists. But I gave it a chance anyway.
This is where I came to know Jesus. This is where I came to know Rebecca.
For me, it greatly helped me to grow spiritually.
It felt very personal that they cared about our family.
Over 35 years ago, my wife and I walked through the doors of this funky little church in the Mission, and we've never left.
Cornerstone means foundation, and that is the basis upon which something is built.
Church is something very dear to our hearts.
We are no longer strangers, we are no longer foreigners, but we're part of the citizens of God's kingdom.
When I think about church, I think of home.
Our home.
It's home.
A body in unity.
A beautiful gift that God has given us. I think of His grace and His mercy poured out.
The Christian faith is not meant to be walked alone.
We're not all just individuals here.
We are trying to work with the present community, but also the future generations that will be visiting the church in the future.
I hope people understand what building for tomorrow means.
You look back at the history, you look back at where it started and how it's transformed and moved forward.
I'm looking at people like the Johnsons who've been here for a long time. They've built for tomorrow.
Building for tomorrow definitely takes a whole new meaning when you have a little one. I just want her to have everything that I was able to experience here at Cornerstone.
I hope when people come to Cornerstone, they will give it a chance.
Especially as we head back to the Mission campus, that they see a strong foundation of believers.
I hope that they find a home in Him.
A sense of purpose, a sense of belonging.
Obviously, this is a very accepting church, allowing me to be here for over 35 years.
I've been at Cornerstone my whole life, but a lot of the growth happened when I started to really get myself involved.
I think when we put effort into our community and we, from earnest, authentic, humble, bottom of our hearts, put effort into our community, God blesses it.
It's really nice to see how Jesus works through us as a community, as a group.
God ministers to us through people.
Like what happened to my dad. I invited him to church, and he felt so welcome that he kept coming back.
We don't have to come to church or join a church, we get to.
Your soul is fed at church.
I grow in intimacy with God whenever I pray, and whenever I pray with others, I somehow encourage others to have a personal relationship and intimacy with God.
My name is Q, and I'm building for tomorrow.
I'm Nancy.
I'm Carl.
And we are building for tomorrow.
Building for tomorrow.
For tomorrow.
Building for tomorrow.
And we are building for tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Her name is Avery, and she's building for tomorrow.
Tomorrow.